How's everyone? Well, I was gonna say how's everyone doing, but if you're anything like me, you're probably upset, just like I am, because the greatest of all time, John Cena, his final match was not that long ago, and it was just, man, I can't even describe in the words. It just, it just hit me so hard, bro. Like I watched him growing up for so many years, from Thugonomics to the U.S. spinner belt to the him winning his first championship or WWE championship against JBL to him creating the spinner belt. Freaking loved it, and now he's done. I'm not gonna talk about the rest of the show because I mean it was pretty good, but I honestly I really didn't care that much for it. But I mean, they were good. They were like the only like AJ Styles. Like I've never seen AJ Styles like literally fall over the top rope. I don't know how that happened. I know he was probably like super disappointed, but he like fell over the ropes. It's like what happened. Um, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about John Cena's final match, and he just I don't know, man. I knew he would lose, but I didn't think John would have. Never give up. Like he's only tapped out like what 3, 4 times in his entire career. Like why make him tap now? Like it just didn't make any sense. And I don't care what anyone says. Gunther, he's a loser, bro. Like the thing is, I don't have nothing against Gunther, but it's like the way they Triple H or the way they were booking him like all year. Like it's like yeah, he could have been this force, like undefeated force. But this dude, they had him fight Jay Uso. And I would like, well, if he got pinned by Jay Uso, whatever, wow, he beat him, because Jay Uso was supposed to have his moment at WrestleMania, which he did. Why would you make Gunther? You want this dude to be such a dominant force. Why would you make him tap out and tap out to someone like Jay Uso, who's a tag team? He's a tag team guy. He has no reason tapping out someone like Gunther. And that's what happened at WrestleMania. So I don't care what anyone says. Oh, he's the future. I don't give a damn, dude. Every time I see this dude, he is gonna. I'm just gonna look at him. He tapped the Jay Uso, dude. why? Why do I care? Yeah, you give me no reason to. You lost to Jay Uso. That's gonna triumph. I'm not gonna remember him for. Yeah, I guess I'll remember him for beating John or tapping out John Cena, but it's like no one cares, man. No one cares, and it's just stupid. Like if he was being dominant like all year, all the time, it makes sense for him to tapping all these people out. And the thing is, it's just so dumb because this did not become a thing until like probably a couple weeks ago. Because you're telling me Javon Evans doesn't tap, he passes out. Carmelo Hayes. These are people like twice the size of Gunther. Like they're smaller guys, except for like Javon Evans. But and you're telling me Carmelo Hayes, he passes out, but all of a sudden, L.A. Knight, a guy that he's not supposed to tap out, he's so strong now. Gunther's just so strong now. He can tap out people like L.A. Knight, and then all of a sudden he can tap out people like John Cena. And the only thing I can think of is that John Cena's just it's just that time, man. He's just old. But at the same time, like I get either John Cena, since he's so humble, he probably was like, let me just tap out to the guy. But it's like it's hard to think about that because it's like wow, we know why John would tap out to put Gunther over, but it's like it just doesn't make sense for him to tap out the GOAT when he was getting tapped out to that same move to Jey Uso. So it just doesn't make sense, man. So it was just hard to watch. And then it was starting to get boring as hell because he just started clotheslining John Cena multiple damn times for literally no reason. He clotheslined him like 5 times. Then it was just starting to get ridiculous because man, Gunther goes to like moves the steps, and then they get up on the announce table, and he AAs him through the announce table. I'm like, oh man, that's awesome, that's sick. But we obviously know that he's gonna kick out of that. It's too early for him to kick out of that. So he does that. John Cena rolls him back into the ring. He kicks out of that, of course. And then Cena goes for an avalanche fucking AA. And he still kicks out of that too. And I'm like, bro, this is like the 4th AA, by the way. And he's still kicking out. Gunther freaking locks in. He hits him with like Johnson with like at least 3 power bombs. Cena kicks out, hits him with tries to hit him with the headlock. And he puts him in the headlock multiple times. And John Cena, he's getting out, and I'm thinking like one of these John Cena, he's gonna like put him in the headlock, but he's gonna lift Gunther up, and he does, but Gunther just fucking, he just puts all his weight on Cena, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Well, like, why won't this motherfucker just go down? Like, stay down, motherfucker. You're not him. Like, you're not taking down the GOAT. And John Cena, he hits him with another AA. This motherfucker kicks out again. This is like the 6th AA. And I'm like, dude, what in the hell is going on here? Like, he hits him with another AA somewhere, and it's like the 7th AA. Like, 7 AAs, and dude's just, nope, it's not going down. And I'm like, yeah, he's gonna beat him. Which I'm like, okay, whatever. He's gonna beat Cena. We know this. But he better fucking pin him. He better pin him 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. Nope. He just constantly just keeps putting on the sleeper hold on Cena. And I'm just like, dude, like, there's no way this man's gonna fucking tap out Cena. There's just no way. No way he's going to do that. Like, I was like, I don't believe it. Like, it's not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck. And long and behold, just, Cena, like, I love I thought he was gonna get up when he raised the hand and he had the little, like, okay sign, the little, like, he has his 3 fingers up, like the okay, like in sign language, I guess, whatever, sign up. I thought, I was like, oh man, he's coming back, but man, he tried, like, at the end of the day, all you can think of is like, damn, Cena tried, and we can blame Triple H, all we want, even though, we're probably still just gonna blame him. But maybe I can't tell you. Like, I don't know unless someone says it. But maybe Cena, he wanted to put him over. But, we think it's the wrong decision. Which it is. It is the wrong decision. I'm not saying that it is. I know Cena probably wanted to, give back. But it's just like, dude, no one cares about Gunther, bro. I'd understand, like I said, if he'd never tapped out to Jey Uso and he was just dominant for years and not losing. Especially losing to people like Sami Zayn. Which I always wanted to talk about that. That fucking Sami Zayn, for whatever reason, stole Chad Gable's fucking moment, dude. That should have always been Chad Gable's moment, but we're getting sidetracked. I will never, let Hunter Hearst Helmsley, live down for that. And I thought it was also pretty cool how, John Cena was like, it's the last time that I'm gonna do the 5 Knuckle Show. It was the last time, and fucking Gunther, like, he ruined it, fucking dickhead. I mean, but it was pretty cool. But it pissed me off because I'm like, it's the last time I'm gonna be able to fucking, put the hands up and wave. You can't see me, you know what I'm saying? Do the whole thing, but damn, man, I can't believe that Cena's done, and he's not coming back at all. Once he said he was done, he's done. But what else? Oh, then this is what pissed me off. He never got to do no speech or nothing. It's whatever. and he loses. He finally he taps out, but he taps out like just like sad, like he smiles, but it's just like so sad. And oh man, it sucked. Fucking people, he was right to get booed out of that fucking building. Nobody wanted that shit to fucking happen. It's just so fucking disrespectful. And then what even pissed me off even more is that he comes out here. You have CM Punk, and I didn't even know CM Punk was there, but I don't think Randy Orton was there, which was sad. Yeah, and then you had who he came out. He had RVD come out. He had, or not come out, but they were sitting front row. I didn't even know Kurt Angle was gonna be there. Kurt Angle had him sit front row. Mark Henry, Kevin Owens, even Sami Zayn's bitch ass, but no Randy Orton, but Trish Stratus, even Eve Torres. I was like, what, Eve Torres? Like, yo, like crazy. Yeah, had all his peers come here to see his final match. Yeah, to see John. Never seen 17. The face that of the company, have him tap out to this jobber Gunther. It's completely disrespectful, man. I cannot believe Triple H did this shit, man. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, they have the nerve to come out here. Yes, everyone's paying their respects. They let Cena have the titles. And Triple H's bitch ass, he just cannot wait. He is just so eager to show his bald fucking head. He just couldn't wait. He's just sitting on the ropes, just waiting to fucking just be like, yeah, I just can't wait to give you a big old hug, John. I just can't wait to ruin your retirement. Gosh damn, dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna make you tap out to Gunther, and then you're gonna smile and wave at the camera. Like, gosh damn, like, what a fucking ego fucking maniac, man. Like, just couldn't wait. Like, there's a picture of there somewhere. I'm probably not gonna do all that, but y'all will see. And then the first thing he does when he hugs John, he's sitting there laughing as he's getting booed. He's laughing. I cannot make this up. He's literally just laughing. No one in that arena is laughing. He's the only one laughing. Like, what the hell is your problem? This shit isn't funny. I'm sitting here fucking have tears in my eyes trying to hold back tears, and this motherfucker's laughing that John Cena just tapped out. Fucking God, dude. Then they show the fucking little video package, make us all upset, eventually, we're like, oh, we're happy. Well, we're still pissed off. We're not happy, but I think John Cena's he's happy and he's finally done and doesn't have to deal with Triple H's booking anymore. I bet he's just so happy. That's why he was so happy to get out of there. No speech, no nothing. He just left. He was like, I'm done having to deal with WWE and Triple H's dumb ass booking. Ugh. That's why excuse me, you're having a burp, but yeah, man. Oh, that pissed me off, dude, when he fucking just, like, even Shawn Michaels was like, I don't know if you guys seen it, but he just turns and he looks like Triple H, like like, what the fuck did you do? Because, like, what the hell is going on? Like, they're booing us. They're booing everyone. Like, yeah, because y'all fucking suck and don't know how to fucking book. That's why. Jesus, man. Just absolutely disrespectful to someone like John Cena. It's just crazy to think that that was his final match, and his final match he's just tapping out to Gunther, someone that tapped out to Jey Uso. If you didn't know, now you know. That man tapped out to Jey Uso, and not he wasn't even in the hold very long like Cena was, fighting and struggling. He got put in the hold one time, I believe, and that was it. That was it. He couldn't handle it. So yeah, that's your monster heel Gunther tapping out to Jey Uso. I can't take it no more. No, Jay, stop. But I'm not gonna take up too much of the time. I just wanted to, just share my thoughts and opinions, about John Cena's final match because I mean, like most of us, we grew up watching John Cena. I didn't get to see him come in, but like I said, I did, see the era of Thugonomic Cena with all his, the spinner belt when he finally won that and his first championship, WWE championship, and turning it into the spinner belt. Been a John Cena fan my whole life, but yeah, to see him go out like that, I mean, it's just like I don't even think the Undertaker going out like that. I mean, yes, we were all pissed off when the Undertaker lost his streak and shit, and pissed off. Well, not pissed off, but like how Ric Flair had his send off, but it was a career, match, like retirement match for Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels. But it's just like it's no feel good moment after that. Yeah, it was sad, I was bawling when that happened, but it just feels like lifeless, man. It's just like no, like we did not go home happy, that everyone in that arena went home pissed the fuck off. They didn't go home sad. They went home mad as fuck. Their whole night is ruined. My night is ruined. I'm gonna be laying, looking up at my fucking ceiling, pissed the fuck off. All night. I'm not even gonna be able to sleep. Because Triple H doesn't know how to book John Cena. Just decided to bury John Cena one last time. And that time was now. Tonight. Jesus, man. It's unbelievable. But I guess that's it, man. The last real champion, that was his farewell. That was his send-off. You got to see John Cena for the last time in a WWE ring tap out. So that's all I really got to say. I would say I hope everyone had a good night, but I'm pretty sure 100% of you that watched this at home did not have a great time. Oh, and I just want to say one more thing. As this is happening, after this shock moment, like, no one was clapping, no, everyone was pissed off. They were just in complete disbelief and shock. And the first thing that comes out of, I'm pretty sure, Michael Cole's mouth, go back and watch it. He's trying to sponsor a fucking Minute Maid ad. And I'm sitting here yelling at my TV, no fucking way. And I'm like, John Cena just tapped out. And Michael Cole is trying to sell us on a fucking Minute Maid ad. I don't give a fuck about Minute Maid. Are you fucking kidding me, Michael Cole? I don't give a fuck about no damn Minute Maid. John Cena just tapped out. To Gunther. Trying to sell me on some fucking Minute Maid, Michael Cole. Get the fuck out of here, man. But that's all I wanted to say. Y'all have a great, wonderful day, night. I definitely won't. I will be trying to make sense of this. But I really can't wait. Maybe if y'all like this, whatever, I might review Monday Night Raw. I really don't want to watch anything after this. In all honesty, I want to end it off here, but it's gonna leave Triple H just left us with a bad taste in our mouth. That's what he did. And but I just really wanna I just cannot wait Monday night for those boos, man. Oh, that's what I'm looking forward to. After that, I really don't care. But I mean, I think I'm finally retiring from wrestling. I was already planning on this because I've been saying this. I mean, I haven't made any videos in a while, but I've been saying like, man, I don't think I'll be watching wrestling anymore after Cena retires. Like I said, he's just the GOAT, man. I've been watching him since I was a kid, but in the future, 2026 is not looking very good. That's all I can say. I think you said they have like Brock Lesnar retiring and AJ Styles, so I mean, I might come back to watch their final matches. But week to week shows, it's just like nothing's happening. So like, it's just like, what, like, why do I care? And if again, I don't want to see Gunther anymore. Like, I don't want to see him. What it would, so he can just keep repeating for several months and years that he tapped out the greatest of all time. Okay, bro. Sure, we don't care. You tapped out to Jey Uso. That will forever be on your resume at WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. You tapped out to Jey Uso. So we don't care, man. We don't care. You'll never be redeemable after that. I don't care. After that, I was like, he's buried. I don't care what he does. He can win. He can win 18 championships. It wouldn't even count. But I'm trying to see if I didn't forget anything. But I think that's it. I just a sad day in wrestling, man, in sports entertainment. But yeah, just a sad day, man. I guess I'll see y'all in the next video that I make, whatever that may be, if I even make another video. But see y'all later. Rest in peace to John Cena. He's not dead, but he was definitely buried tonight by triple fraud, by triple nose. I'm pretty sure that AI wouldn't have done this. They wouldn't have had this outcome either. So yeah, it was an alright match, but it's time for Cena to hang up his shoes, his sneakers, and his jorts, his wristbands. It's the last time. The last time was now. And it's definitely an end of an era, man. At least for us, Hopefully the WWE gets better. But after tonight, I can't wait to see the record lows of disappointment. I don't even know if people will be in the arenas anymore. I mean, they're still gonna show up regardless, but they aren't gonna be happy, is all I'm gonna say. They will not be happy. Shoot, y'all really shouldn't even waste your money to even be mad. Y'all should just not show up at all. But the world will go, the world will go on around. Things will go on into the future without John Cena. It was sad to see him go out, especially like this. We knew he was gonna lose 9 times, 9 times out of 10, 99.99 times, but it was just like, dude, we didn't want him to see someone like John Cena, his character, tap out, because that's not what Cena's about. It felt more like he was just quitting WWE, like he was done. He was just defeated in general. You even feel like he just tapped out. Especially the way he tapped out, he just was like, it's over, I'm done. Like, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible. So I don't have to keep jobbing the people constantly. But I'm just saying shit. But it's very, very, very bitter. Not even bittersweet, it's just bitter. Triple H deserves all the boos that he got, all the you effed ups, all the fuck yous. He deserved all of those. People were saying F him, and that's exactly what he deserves. Because of course, he ruined John Cena's, farewell tour. Great heel turn, but the payoff, it was just, of course, it concluded in this night, and it was just awful. But I'm gonna try to stop talking. I'm just rambling now. But I just wanted to get this off my chest. It was a big deal. But I would have rathered him win, but we knew he was. Like I said, we knew he wasn't gonna win. So I came to terms with that. But I just seeing John Cena tap after not seeing him tap ever, really. He has tapped before, but that was like early stages of his career. But seeing him actually tap at this stage it was just bad. All you can say is he's 48, going on 50, man. He's just done. He's done. So I think that's all I gotta say, and until next time, I'm out.